Hi, Alex Kais here, artist and realtor. It feels impossible to go business as usual, what with the trauma our nation is experiencing. Even irresponsible. I went to downtown Seattle the other day to join in the protests, and I was able to capture some of the passion and determination of the people there. I won't exposit or editorialize, just please follow the link and go listen to their message directly. It's important. So just bear with me. If you're not interested in real estate or the housing market, then go watch something else. There's a lot to pay attention to. It seems like the world has stopped this past week, and that's what we need in order to pay attention. But things are going to start moving again eventually, and the work of racial reconciliation will continue in the context of our daily lives. This is an awkward transition, I know. Just know that as I drive around talking about market statistics, that I hurt for the Black people in my community, and I will speak out against injustice as often as I can. So, today I'm in search of a secret little lake that I keep hearing about in Shoreline. It sounds magical, doesn't it? Shoreline is directly north of Seattle. I'm on 145th right now, which is the border between the two cities. It used to be a suburb considered far away from the city center, but Shoreline isn't as far away as it used to be, thanks to a great bus system and impending light rail expansion. And it's a great option for families because you can get a bigger house with slightly lower property taxes. I've been calling this series How's the Market because it's one of the most frequent questions I get asked as a realtor. Let's see, people ask me in the dentist chair, in the grocery aisles, walking on the beach, and of course while touring homes with clients. This is a good spot. Last month we talked about how prices were going up despite the pandemic. Well, it looks like the market's finally responding to the world we live in, and there was a $35,000 drop in median price in Seattle this month, down to $695,000 for combined single-family homes and condos. This is Bowen Creek Park and Shoreview Park, which is right next to Shoreline Community College. There's several trail loops, most of them under a mile, so that you can piece together a long hike or a short outing. This park's great for a weekday workout and for families looking for a short excursion. It's also a nice place for dog owners, with dog-friendly trails and a separate off-leash dog area. That's a little counterintuitive, isn't it? This one is surprising. Everyone was talking about how Seattle real estate was on track to return to the highly competitive 2018 market, and all signs were pointing to that happening. You can see here in this graph, this is 2 years worth of data. This is the really competitive area in 2018, and you can see how this gap has tightened down just like then. This is the gap between sales and listings. But things are actually slowing down as quarantine ends, and the gap's winding up with more listings coming to market and buyers taking a bit of a break. While I rest for a little bit and get a snack, let's cut to a segment I filmed the other day about light rail. If you've been wanting to move north, but you're afraid of missing out on public transit, now's your chance. Light rail's coming to the north end, making a commute to downtown from North Seattle or from Linwood a breeze. Latest updates put an opening date of the Northgate station at September 2021. If you're thinking of buying a home in the North End, I'd do it before then because prices are sure to spike after this newfound convenience is in place. Starting from the south, here's the already functional University Station. The future U District Station, Roosevelt, Northgate, the possible 130th station, Shoreline 145th and 185th, Mount Lake Terrace, and Linwood's projected to be completed by 2024. The lake's right around the bend in the trail, but first let's look at list price to sales price ratio. Continuing our downward trends, the list price to sales price ratio is approaching even as the market just about levels out and buyers almost pay what homes are listed at. Here in May of 2020, we're seeing about 100.5% of list price to sales price. Typically, springtime sees bidding wars push sales prices up, but we aren't seeing that much this spring. So, how is the market? Sellers should prepare for a softening of competition on listings, and buyers can rest easy with growing inventory and a bit of breathing room. So if you're thinking about making a home in Seattle, send me a message and we'll chat about how to get started. Bye.